Figure out how to do a solo record. And but in order to do this, I had to go to Fleetwood Mac. This was like right when the test tour was over. And I had to basically gather them in a room and say, listen, Fleetwood Mac, I need to do a solo record. Not because I'm, running away to be a solo record person, but because I have all these songs. Every time we do a record, there's 3 writers. We get 3 or 4 songs, we all write 7 or 8 songs, and those other 4 songs go in the trunk of lost Gothic songs. And so I said, I just need a vehicle for this. I have no interest in being, in leaving Fleetwood Mac and being a solo record person, and you really have to like shake that into their heads. And they said, okay, cool, we believe you. And I made a promise. I promise you, that's not gonna happen. It is 2017, that was in 1979, so I kept my word. We just did 220 shows a year and a half ago, so anyway, I got on a plane, I flew to New York City, and I went straight to Atlantic Records, which was where I wanted to be. And I went to the president of Atlantic Records and said, I guess there's no possibility I could worm my way into my favorite band, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. And he said, no, there's not. And I said, well, what about who produces Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers? And he said, well, we can at least set up for you. We can set up a meeting. His name's Jimmy Iovine, we'll set you guys up. So I talked to Jimmy, and he said, yeah, I'll do it. I'd like to do it. And so we went back to Los Angeles, and he had to finish up Hard Promises with TP, with Tom Petty. And so I really set to work. I already had the title song written, and I had several other songs written, so I really set to serious work to finish getting all these songs done. So when we went in to record it, we were really rehearsed, really together on it. We were totally, me especially, totally organized, totally on point, because if you're doing a record, you may never get to do another one like it. So you have to try to save money, try to save time, and be organized. So I was. So the record took 3 months. It was a very easy record to make. It just flowed, unlike any other record we ever made. But it did. The gods were shining, So we finished the record in 3 months, which in those days was super short. We had just come off, making Tusk, which took 13 months. So there you go. So anyway, at the end of it, oh, by the way, by this time, Jimmy was my boyfriend. So anyway, at sort of the end of this, he comes to me and he goes, Stevie, we have a problem. And I'm like, oh no, what? And he says, we don't have a single. We do not have a hit single. We have a bunch of amazing songs. We don't have that one single song. And I'm like, thinking I'll just kill myself. And he said, but don't jump. I have a plan. You know that guy you're so crazy about, Tom Petty? And I said, yes. And he says, well, guess what? Tom has a song that he's already recorded, that he's already done most of the singing on, and if you like it, he will give it to you, and he will also sing it with you. Okay, and so I got to meet see, when you're in a band, like you're in Fleetwood Mac can't be your favorite band. It can't be. It's incestuous, you can't do that. So you have another band that's your favorite, so Tom's my favorite. So anyway, I said, this is such an experience, right? I make this song with Tom Petty, it's amazing, we do a video, and that song by Tom Petty kicked Belladonna straight into the stratosphere. And we are going to play it for you now.